What's up, guys? James Miller here, coming at you with the Saving Seattle series, where this time Seattle's Mariners are in free fall and need to be saved from themselves. Apparently 10 games back, but second in the AL West division. We should still be fine because we have reinforcements. Tarek Skubal is now officially a member of your Seattle Mariners. How did it happen? Well, I'm glad you asked. Huge prospect package. Cesar Montemayor, Kendry Martinez, Brady Murrieta, Pavpov Legnin, Timon Hirieta, Ramon Carbajal, and Marcos Morel. 7 prospects for one Tariq Skubal. He needs and deserves his own number. 29 is the number he wears. He is an exception to my rule of pitchers are numbers 30 and up, just like Julio Rodriguez is the exception to the rule of 40 and down, Anyways, we do have one more change that needs to be made. Bubba Calandra, you are coming down because Cooper Pratt is coming up. Pete Henning is next on the roster to be called up, and so is Roberto Caraballo, because Roberto Caraballo is absolutely killing it. So I'm hoping that Mayer goes down just so we can get a chance to see him at work. Let's see. Julio Rodriguez is DHing. That's fine. I'd rather have him. Yeah, no, that's fine. And then DH. No, you're going to catch. So Antonio can DH. All right. No splits. Everything's good. Perfect Cole Young is heating up. Let's hope that we can continue this into the month of July. We really need to take care of business. If I just retooled a team, that's just going to lose. Tarek Skubal signs a contract. What did I do? Well, it was simple. $25 million over the next 3 years. We have the budget space to do it. We need to have another guy to bring in, So, boom, Tarek Skubal is immediately signed and extended. We need to keep winning these games, man. We just need to win out the rest of the month at this point. Colin Jenkins. He's going to go on a rehab assignment. Because just with the way that our pitchers have been pitching in the back end of the bullpen, I'm not afraid of calling him up. But let's continue to keep it rolling through this month. We just need to win everything. So, meh. Chris Paddock, no. Just no. Just no. We have to win versus the Athletics. Thank you. All right, and it is trade deadline day. So we are going to start trade deadline day. I haven't even looked to see who's on the roster. Joey Cantillo, no. Drew Rasmussen, I think, is gone for the entire year. Is he a free agent at year's end? Yep, so we're not even going to worry about him. Anyone else worth looking at? Really, no. Drew Summers and Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson's a no. Drew Summers is really a no. Spencer Arrighetti, no. Riley Green, I would love the upgrade in the outfield. No trade clause, so that's stupid. Spencer Jones, what would it take? Yeah, not trading with in-division rivals either, so don't even have to worry there. Blake Mitchell would be a huge upgrade and a huge get at catcher. They only want Venegas, so we're not going to get rid of that. And it really is just one of those things where there really isn't players available. Do we go get a Zach Neto? The answer is no. We traded him over there. We're not going to go get him. I'm looking for starting pitching help maybe, and there's just no one here that I would go after. Maybe a Marcus Brown? How much was Marcus Brown going to set us back? Probably a lot. Not a lot. More than I'd want to pay. How's he doing this year? He's $10 million. He just got back. Not a guy who's going to move the needle for us. I was hoping that there'd be a pure rental first baseman bat And I'm not seeing it. Like, Jonathan Aranda's not going to move the needle for us. Okay. So let's just go ahead and continue trade deadline day. And let's just see if there is anyone real quick, free agency wise. Who is this guy? And yeah, we're just going to ask her that response and get him. What the heck is this? Who the heck is that? Wait, what? Who is this dude? Came out of nowhere from the Dutch league. He looks absolutely insane. Yeah, just no questions asked. We're going to go after him. Any other players randomly there? What the heck? No, he's like the only guy. That's insane. Player trade. Is anyone rebuilding? Not really. Toronto's rebuilding. Would they be willing to trade? I mean, he hasn't been good. No. I'm just looking for like a guy who's actually going to move the needle, you know? And I don't think... I mean, this guy would move the needle. He could also play first base, so... How much would it take to get this guy? Nothing. Okay. Any other non-win now teams who potentially have decent guys? Like Trey Snyder. How much would it cost to get Trey Snyder? Probably too much, right? Yeah, too much. Boston. I know you guys got guys. Roman Anthony. How much? Damian DeMuro. Javier Ruiz. Okay. Christian Campbell. How's Christian Campbell hitting this year? Exactly league average. He's going to turn it around. Christian Campbell. I'll trade you Decker for him. Let's see. Let's see. What would a Decker trade look like? Okay. This can be negotiated. Let's see if we can throw in someone in Double A, like Gregory Berrios and David Bruce. Nothing there. How about we throw in $5 million in cash? That probably helps. What about a Ed Dunn? We're very close. I know we are. Oh, man. I'm going to work this out, and I will be right back. I'm not giving up any top capital, though. Have knocked it out. It is going to be Cameron Decker, Ed Dunn, Jose Mazora, Jesse Bowen, and Marcelo Meyer. Now, Marcelo Meyer is going to be the big loss here because he's found his power stroke this year, but we have a player waiting in the wings. Christian Campbell is going to be a clear upgrade for us. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here with this. Yeah, let's go ahead. Check and see. So Christian Campbell's going to come straight in. And Roberto Caraballo, welcome to the club. Lineups wise, we got 2 missing spots. We're going to let Christian Campbell come in right in the middle of this lineup. Boom. Oh, actually, we'll just ask for lineups. So Roberto Caraballo, perfect. Cooper Pratt, Keatak Park, Cooper Pratt. Christian Campbell is going to be leading off for us. I can't help but feel like that's a bad idea. Cole Young's... Oop. I think Cole Young should lead off, but whatever. Cameron DeBarge, yeah, you're going to catch, remember, and you are going to DH there. Keatak Park, just keep turning it around, bud. Keep turning it around. Julio's going to bat where Keatak is, and Roberto Caraballo, perfect. And boom, Julio there. All right, that is a big deadline day achieved. I think we're at a position where we're kind of done, and we just have to hope that we keep turning it around. We're right at 500. Zach Littell going. Oof. So Los Angeles Angels are bad. We're worse. Yeah, it's just at this point, we're going to see if we can. Oh, I don't want a task list. We're going to just shop him around and see if anyone wants Rich Hernandez. I'll take a bag of peanuts. Heck, what veterans you got for Rich Hernandez? George Kirby, Ronald Acuna Jr., sprained knee. Okay, is his bat worth anything? If you're willing to retain 100%, I'm okay with it. You want something else out of it? 95%. And we're going to leave you at the table because we're not even going to worry about it. Awesome. That is our deadline day done. Okay, we got two. We got two potential ones. Clear trade. So they want to give us Sam Hinches and okay, for Kyle Teal and Joel Lamas. No. And we are done with deadline day. Let's finish this day and let's see how we do in this month of July. Remember, June was looking up. July was looking mid. So if we can do well in August and September, we're going to be fine. Cole Bill's improvement, Josh Bell improvement. Got a lot of improvement at the lower end. There's two guys. Dave Beltran looks like he's improving a little bit. I was hoping to see not Brenton Doyle. I was hoping to see, and I don't see him. Okay. So let's go look. Carlos Marsano, American League MVP. Okay. We take that. Yeah, that's something that we needed. So let's go ahead and take a look at the month as a whole. So 13th is where we were at. Bullpen ERA got a little bit worse. Starters ERA got a little bit better. We're 13th and 11 overall. We're figuring it out, though. We really are. Another positive month. Our Pythagorean is 48 and 57. 7th in wild card, 3rd in the division, 8 games back. So let's look how our standings look. Yeah, we're just chasing the Rangers. I genuinely think that we can come back from this. We're 8 games back. We just need one solid month. Also, we're chasing a couple of other teams. The Angels are right here with us. We got the Royals, the Twins, the Blue Jays that we're chasing as well. We're 7.5 games back, so we got to go for our division. This month, we go right against the Angels. We have to win these games against the Angels. Going against Houston, going against Baltimore, going against these teams, we just have to take care of business. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. Let's hope Caraballo is the truth and brings us back to the promised land. It is roster deadline, expansion day, whatever you want to call it. And ultimately, I didn't hate last month. That's a lot of green. So overall last month, we went 17 and 10. Again, this is a team that should be, when all is said and done, amongst the best of the best in baseball. We went from 13th to 11th. We started scoring more runs, so we're 10th in runs scored. We ended up being, 9th in runs allowed, which is still not great. It's not going to get us into a position. But what I want to point out is our starting rotation has done really good. So let's look in the month of August. So month of August, Nestor Cafe, Lee Wilkerson, Carlos Mancano, Cole Bills, Nick Green, Mark Markham, Tariq Skubal, and Jeremiah Estrada all did great. Jared Herzog and Javier Ruiz did serviceable. And then we had a couple of guys like, they didn't do great. But, I mean, he only pitched 2 innings. He only pitched 6 innings. Geez, Jose Meza. Yikes. Fran O'Shell, he only pitched 11 innings. And Yainer DeJesus only pitched a couple of innings. But it looked like he was just getting a little bit unlucky. So, lineups-wise, though, month of August, Cole Young absolutely cooled down. Hated seeing it. John Garden's breaking out. Antonio Venegas doing great. Ketak Park has turned his season around. Remember, this guy had negative almost 2 WAR. Now, he's almost completely turned it around. Jackson Churio, he's starting to hit like he's supposed to hit. Christian Campbell, great. But Roberto Caraballo, Robin Van de Ven, and Cole Young, dude, Julio, come on, man. If you're going to be a Mariner for life, you got to start acting like it. So who are the people that we're going to call up? First off, Matt Scott, come on back, brother. You're up. Alton Davis, I think, is also potentially going to be a guy who gets up. Bubba Calandra for sure is coming up. Who else? Josh Bell's coming up. And we got one more. Rich Hernandez, I can't quit you. I think it's just going to be Alton Davis. Let's do that. Coming back soon, though, Ian Lowry will be available for playoffs. Cooper Pratt will be here mid-playoffs. Max Acosta, he's done for the year. Spencer Schwellenbach, ooh, that's new. He's done for the rest of the year. So I'm glad we went out and got the players that we did. Daniel Rodriguez is doing well down there. Let's go ahead and check out our pitching rotation now. We're going to go to a 6-man rotation. Matt Scott is going to slot in as the 6th guy. 5th guy in front of Jared Herzog. Actually, Jared Herzog is going to go to the bullpen. And we're going to run a 5-man rotation. So Jared Herzog is going to slot in for long relief. Fran O'Shell is going to slot in for middle relief. Alton Davis, he's going to slot in for long relief. Cole Bills is going to move to middle relief. Josh Bell is going to be middle relief. And Colin Janke is going to go for a lefty specialist role. So this is the team that we're running with. Let's look at depth charts. Let's generate depth chart here. Julio Rodriguez might even get taken out of versus right-handers. Let's look at the double split. Let's see. Versus right-handers, who did well? Elan Fernandez did well. Everyone else kind of sucked. Julio Rodriguez, terrible. Roberto Caraballo, terrible. Cole Young. John Garden. John Garden has to play every day. So Julio, sorry. Until further notice, you're done. And we're going to generate depth chart and lineup. The starter tired. We're going to go Rivas every 3rd game. Julio Rodriguez is going to be a pinch hitter, but he's going to be every 3rd, every 4th, and every 5th game. Or not for you. He's going to be every 7th game for you. Versus lefties. Let's look at the split versus lefties. John Garden has to play. Ketak Park has to play. Christian Campbell has to play. Roberto Caraballo has to play. Antonio Venegas has to play. Octavio Rivas even has to play. That's a good sign to see. Awesome. Let's just go ahead and generate depth chart. We're going to let Calandra play. We're going to let them split time. Oh, nope. We're going to let Van de Veen play. Yep, okay. And hopefully we are able to get into the playoffs. It is a weaker year than most years. Let's look at the pennant chase. Let's see who we're chasing. We have a 6.2% chance. We're 5 games back of Minnesota. We're 7 games back of Texas. Let's go ahead and see the schedule preview. So let's look. Let's look. Seattle. So total games remaining, 12 at home, 15 away. We are facing the Rangers. So the Rangers is the must-win game. The Angels, sure. But the Rangers, we have to win all of these games. These directly reflect who we're going up against. Okay. So let's take a month preview of where we're at this month. So we have Texas once. We need to sweep Texas. Everything else, we need to win every series. Sweep Texas, win every series. You guys are going to stay with me for this entire thing. I'm just going to play it week to week, and we're going to go over a week-by-week basis. One down, and we went 2-2. That is not going to be acceptable. We're 7.5 back. Need to go 5-2 this week. Look at this. Actually, that reminds me. We actually should probably go to a 6-man rotation through this area. We're going to move... Let's look at his pitching stats. Let's look at his splits. As a reliever, as a starter, he's kind of the same. Cole Bills, pitching stats, pitching splits. As a starter, as a reliever, he's lights out. So we're going to move... we're going to move Jared Herzog back to the rotation because we have so many games in a row. Okay. On to next week, boys. Much better week this week. So good win against Texas, good win against Chicago, but bad series loss. But a turnaround sweep is exactly what the doctor ordered. So we're halfway through the month. We've lost 4 games. 4 games, and I think we've won 6 or 7. We are going to take a look at the pennant chase real quick just to get a time in. We're 3 games back of the Twins, and we are, again, 7-3 in our last 10. We can still potentially catch the Rangers if they start losing, but, they really don't have a lot of they don't really have to worry too much. If we look at their schedule, they have Tampa Bay next week, New York, who's good. They have all divisional games in the next couple of weeks, and if I know anything about divisional opponents, they want to ruin other people's days, and we only have the Athletics to go. So I'll catch up with you guys next week, and hopefully it's more the same of good news. Very midweek for us, but now we can make a lot of lineup adjustments here for the end. First and foremost, Alton Davis, you're going to go back down to AAA, and Josh Bell, you're also going to go back down to AAA. Why are we sending 2 guys down? Well, we got Mason Miller back, and we got Josh Hader back. So we got 2 big pitching people back. We're just going to put you as a specialist, and we're going to throw you as a setup guy instead of Jose Meza. Or actually, Jeremiah Estrada is going to go to the 7th. Jose Meza is going to go to the 6th. So, boom, we're good there. Everything looks good here. We got 3 lefty specialists. We're going to move you to long relief. So, boom, done. And then we can also go back down to a 5-man rotation because we now have more chill times for us. So, man, all we have to do is continue to do well. If we look at the standings now, we're 5 games back. It doesn't look like we're going to make it. We're 6-4. I think I'm just going to keep us on this screen. Julio Rodriguez is eligible to come back. So Spencer Steer, appreciate that you came in and did absolutely nothing. So wave and demote. Julio's back. Sorry for putting you on the IL, Julio, but you've been terrible this year. So Julio is going to go there. And man, we just need this series to turn out for the best for us. 3.5% chance. We have a 3.5% chance. And I think 2.5% chance. Okay, we're chasing 4. We need the Twins to lose a lot of games. All right, we won. We're at 5.4%. We're 5 games back of the Rangers, who pretty much are guaranteed to be in at this point. We got another win. We're 2 games back of the Twins. 4-game losing streak. Big loss. Yikes. Cooper Pratt. Cooper Pratt's back and I missed it? No. Bubba Calandra. We're going to promote to AAA. Cooper Pratt. Boom. You're there. Oh, that might be the difference maker there. That is very bad. So Cooper Pratt, you're going to slot in as a third baseman there. Cooper Pratt, slot in as the third baseman there. Cooper Pratt, slot in as the third baseman there. We're at 18.1% though. Hold up. Hold up. We're still in this. 18.1%. We have to win. We have to win. 6.1%. Oh no. We need to sweep Chicago here. We need to sweep Chicago here. So much so that I'm not going to keep you with me. I'm going to go play each of these games individually. Today was huge. Oh my gosh. We came back to win in the 9th inning. Just, it was a must-win game. It was a must-win game. So, Caraballo got a single versus Felix Bautista, which was insane to speak of. And then Christian Campbell came up. He got a hit. And then Vinagres just absolutely killed it. So, love it. Now we're dropping into game 2. And I wanted to say something. We have 6 games left. We had 6 games left. Now we have 5 games left. We also have games against the Texas Rangers. So, if we do a good enough job, in fact, we're going to have you start. Ketak Park is tired, so let's no, sorry, Ketak, you have to play today. But you're going to go ahead and get a left field day, and Julio can get center field for once in a start. But yeah, we only have a couple more games left, but let's see if we can take care of business here. And just like that, Tarek Skubal just goes out and throws a absolute Maddox. Yeah, on 87 pitches, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hit, shutout. Just absolutely shoved. Needed that. We also happened to score 8 runs, so don't let us get hot right now. Rivas did good. Caraballo did good. Fernandez did good. Rodriguez even contributed. Benji, or whatever his name is, kind of struggled. Probably should have taken him out whenever Hector Ortiz came in, but I was like, you know what? We're just going to leave it be, because why not? So where are we at now? What does the pennant chase look like now? 34%. Okay. It is literally us versus Minnesota. We are 1 game back. Who does Minnesota play? Minnesota plays Los Angeles. Oof. Minnesota, a good pitching team, not a good hitting team, versus a good hitting team and not a good pitching team. We already know. So Voss is going, O'Connell is going, and Ware is going. Okay. Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. So we have to sweep. If we want to win the AL West, I think we have to sweep. If we want to get in the wild card, we should probably also sweep. Oh, it is October. Holy crap, it's October, and this does feel like October baseball. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we did over the month of September, team stats wise. We went 16-11. We turned it up. We're now 12th in baseball in terms of batting average, 10th in runs scored. I'd love to see just in the month of September how good we were. We're going up against Texas. We are going up against Texas. Let's actually take a look because I know that's part of the team versus team. So let's look. Texas versus Seattle. Texas versus Seattle. It is 5-5. We are perfectly 500. Oh my gosh, this is for all the marbles. This is for all the marbles. They have. This was by all means a playoff series for us. Okay, let's see. They have a right-handed pitcher going, so we are going to roll out the left-handed lineup. We're going to have Rivas catch instead of Gannon, though, because Rivas is getting hot, and I don't want to. I want Garden going up against left-handed pitching. Cooper Pratt is just a better defender than Vander Veen is at third base, so we're going to roll him out there. Actually, we're going to roll Alon Fernandez. No, we're going to roll Pratt out there. We're going to roll Pratt. We're going to roll with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We got Javier Ruiz on the bump for us. I don't even know who they have on the bump for them, but hey, we just have to do it. Antonio could do the best thing right here. 3-2 count, runners going, and that's going to be a base hit. Oh my goodness, we're ahead. We're ahead. That is going to be at least 2 scoring. So maybe there is life at the end of this tunnel. Seattle is taking care of business here potentially on this day. I don't want to jinx it, but we're looking really good right now. To get out of the inning, and we are up 7-0 now. So we just absolutely took away with this game, and yeah, we should be able to just turn it over to the bullpen eventually and just take care of business. We're going to write out Javier Ruiz as long as he's got an arm on him. Yeah, it looks like in this game we're going to take care of business. Time to just turn it over to Cole Bills, Yainer de Jesus. Yeah, Yainer de Jesus, I guess. We're going to go half inning. And then we'll just send it to Fran O'Shell. Yeah, Fran O'Shell. Why not? He hasn't pitched in a while. Half inning. Boom. Done. Look at that. We're inching closer. We are inching very, very close. Let's go ahead and take a look at that pennant chase. It is looking like 46% for the Minnesota Twins and 55% for us. We hold our own destiny. We're 2 games back of the Texas Rangers. We're 7-3 in our last 10. Okay, let's take a look. Looks like we have the tiebreaker as well. Oh man. Yeah, I would hate to be facing us right now. We're just the best. We're the hottest team in baseball. Hottest team in baseball, at least of the upper end. I'm looking. New York Mets may be the other hottest team in baseball, but just looking at us, we are the hottest team in baseball, man. Oh, got to jump into this next game as well. We're going up against Brian Fernandez. We have Carlos Marcano, who's been absolutely awesome for us since we got him. Just more of the same is all we need. We are needing to give some people some breaks. Ilan Fernandez is going to come in, play there. Julio Rodriguez is going to come in and play right field there. And sorry, Caraballo, you just kind of have to play, bud. You're just too valuable there. So, sorry, you're going to have to play. Yeah, okay, I'll let you guys know how it goes. I don't know what we have to do to get in. I don't know. If we beat the Rangers, are we in? Like, I don't understand. So, looking at it, Tampa Bay is in, Cleveland is in. Who's Tampa Bay playing? 1 game at home versus Baltimore. So they're guaranteed. Yep, they're there. Tampa Bay. So AL West. Magic number for them is 1. We need to play one more game. We need to win. Voss, if we win this game, does that mean the Twins are in and the Rangers are out? Like, what is the playoff situation? Because we haven't clinched yet. Kansas City hasn't clinched yet either. What the heck? I'm so confused. Because it doesn't even show them as an available team. I think we just have to win and we're in. We win and we're in. It's that simple. Rangers, 70% playoff odds. I think they need Kansas City to, like, I wish I could see exactly what the situations were, but if we win, we are in. Oh my goodness. Let's I mean, do I keep you guys here for this game? Because I mean, I'm not playing it I'm playing it very fast and loose. We're running with our left-handed heavy lineup out there today. We're going to have Octavio Rivas play instead of John Garden. Cooper Pratt's been doing a little bit better. Keatok Park's been doing okay. Now, do I sit him the last game of the season? No, I just can't. He's 56%. He's still playing well. Like, you just kind of have to play, bud. So we're jumping into the last game. It is Mark Markham for us. For Texas, it is Barry Phillips. It is their ace. By all means, their ace. So, gas versus gas. Let's hope we can take care of business. Here, this is going to be a game that whoever can have a clean inning first is going to win it. Leadoff home run for Texas to start, and then we went ahead and just put together an inning. So, Antonio Venegas just absolutely demolished a ball, got a single. Then Pratt was able to walk. Octavio Rivas was able to get a hit by pitch. And then Keatok Park was able to hit a single to score 2 runs. So we're up now. On top of that, Cole Young led off, walked, and then Christian Campbell hit a run that scored Cole Young from first. So this is just going to be an interesting game. I'll see you guys in a minute. Something that you guys don't see me do too often. We're up 5-1 in the 6th. Let's turn this over to one of the best bullpens in baseball. We're going to go Jose Meza. We're going to go Mason Miller, and then we're going to go Nick Green. So Jose Meza, come on in. And we'll risp. Beautiful. And I'm just playing half innings because this is the team that's going to be out there based off of defense. Unless if a lefty comes in the game, then we'll sub out Benji Rivas. Now, 7th inning, Mason Miller. Come on in. Risp. Half inning. Beautiful. Right-handed batter. We'll risp. Okay. Now we're going to turn it over to Nick Green. And Nick Green, risp. Half inning. Okay, beautiful. Half inning. Half inning. Ball game over. Did we clutch it? Did we clutch it? Let's take a look at, oh my gosh, 8-2 to clinch the division and knock the Rangers out of baseball. Brother, oh my gosh, our team got so hot. That is the craziest ending of a month that I have ever seen. So we had to win 6 in a row to guarantee playoffs, and we won 6 in a row. Let's take a look at our team stats. When it mattered, let's call it a 19-11. Oh my gosh. From August to October, we've had a winning percentage above 600, guaranteed. 21 losses. Let's do that. 19 plus 7. So, I'm terrible at math. I'm terrible at head math. But all that matters is we turned it around and we clinched the division through clinched teaks, through sheer will. I never gave up on this team. I said, this team is too good. This team is too good for us to not go to playoffs. We played 3 games worse than our Pythagorean. We won 6 in a row to take care of business. We are the last team in. Oh my goodness. Wild cards. Are they having to play a game 161? Wait, let's take a look at the league schedule. Can I schedule Chicago Cubs? Oh, the Chicago Cubs. Okay. So it looks like the wild card. They're still in the wild card, potentially. Wait, what happened? Wait. I'm so confused. What just happened? Are the Rangers in playoffs? Like, what went on? Rangers are not in the playoffs. What the heck happened? What the heck happened? Wait. I have to see this. Did the Rangers not get a game 163? And they just straight up got eliminated? That's insane. Wait. Is this game bugging? Is it bugging? I'm so confused. So it looks like the Rangers lost a tiebreaker or something. Timeout. We got to find this. We got to find this. Major League Baseball schedule. Let's go back. So October. So we took care of business. Twins versus Angels. Twins won. Texas, we won. Okay. And then there was no playoff game. What the heck happened? Wait, I got to look at league news. You guys are staying with me here. So let's move forward. Okay, Triple Crown for Dave Guerrero. Holy crap. Yeah, Triple Crown. Good for him. Playoffs begin. And I do not see the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers are gone. Did it give us the... I'm so confused. Because, wait, let's just take a look at team history index. It doesn't show that we went to playoffs. I'm so confused. So confused. Very confused. Confused of all confusion. Okay, guys, I guess we got to playoffs. So you guys will see me next episode. What the heck, man? Yeah, okay. We're in playoffs somehow. I don't know if we're AL West winners, but hey, that's sometimes how the cookie needs to crumble. We're going up against the Minnesota Twins. Hottest team in baseball. Let's keep it rolling. I'll see you guys next time.